I gotta tell you, man, I'm playing these video games. I'm playing a lot of Stardew Valley.
Love it.
I'm watching some movies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fine. It's fun.
Always.
But Value Sesh, when I pop a little rabbit hole gummy, oh my God, dude.
I'm talking total relaxation, too.
Total relaxation.
When I game, when I'm watching something relaxing, it's a comfortable, like, relaxing. It's not even, I don't even know the best way to describe it without sounding like.
It's like jumping into a swimming pool on a hot summer day.
It is refreshing. Yeah.
And like you just got done doing yard work.
Ooh,
and you
I
go
know
straight
that.
from the lawnmower and just jump into that pool and all that dirt and everything. You just, valuesash.com. Use code Scaredy. It's so good. Trust.
You know, I got a problem, Tone.
What's that problem?
I have some people in my life I need to buy a gift for, and they're into like spooky, cool, weird stuff, but it's like New Year's. Who even has this stuff? It's New Year's. Like, do I have to wait like 8 months or what am I going to do?
You don't have to wait 8 months at all. You can go right now to Horror Monger Collectibles.
What?
A brand new store in Mesa.
Whoa. What do they do?
Man, they just sell anything and everything spooky and horror.
Wow.
They're right off Stapley in Mesa, Arizona. You go to horrormonger.com, see what they got, check them out.
Everything.
If you need horror movie stuff, man, they're your horror movie hookup.
All year round.
Right here on the east side.
Huh. Yeah. I think I'll go check them out.
They're the best horror store on the east side of this whole valley.
Horror Monger, come see us. We're in Mesa, you sluts. Sorry.
Hey, welcome to Scaredycast. Brought to you by Horror Monger Collectibles.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
And?
Ooh, yeah. And our lovely friends at Value Sesh.
I'm wearing their shirt.
Look at that shirt. Let me
I
see
like
that
the
shirt.
rainbow one more because I like color, but
Yeah?
this is the only one that I had clean. So I said, you know what?
You're just wearing it so much.
I just can't help it. I love Value Sesh.
And also, before we put the spaghetti in the machine, make sure you guys go to patreon.com/scaredycast to get some.
Spaghetti in the machine.
Yeah, that's
Never heard that
That's
before.
cool.
that's an old reference to a Saturday Night Live bit.
When Saturday Night Live was good.
Back when it was good. It's all right now. Make sure you go there and support us and check out all the cool stuff. We're here. Kelsey's back.
Can you believe it?
Did you guys miss me?
Kelsey survived.
How was your trip to the mountains of Nepal to meet Tibetan monks and
Yeah.
get
Oh, it was
elevated and
amazing. It was
achieve
great.
enlightenment?
I'm so enlightened.
It's good
you
to
guys.
travel.
I told everybody that you were getting your arms augmented like Jax from Mortal Kombat, and now you just have these like steel bicep. You're
It's
basically
true. That's why I have to cover them up
bionic.
so you guys don't get jealous.
Yeah.
I'm a bionic woman. Nepal was great. I
Yeah.
did not climb Mount Everest, unfortunately. I didn't realize it was like $50,000.
Next time.
So,
Next time.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
usually
going
it takes
anywhere.
like months to climb.
Well, I'm really quick.
Oh.
Yeah.
So-
She's like a gazelle.
They didn't want me like making all the billionaires that were climbing mad. So they said you can't climb even if you had the money. And I was like, wow.
What if she was lying to us and she was actually just like in Dubai with some like multi-trillionaire?
God, that'd be great. Then I definitely would have a bionic body.
She'd never come back. She'd been like, fuck you
Either
guys.
it could be for either reason, either like purposely or like because I'm stuck there and I
If
can't.
you had the money
and I
to
can't
like
come.
actually get Jax's arms for Mortal Kombat, would you do it?
Oh, that's a tough one, dude.
What does his arms look like? Like
Because-
Inspector
No,
Gadget?
like you'll see.
Yeah.
It's like probably not.
No?
No, the reason I say that is because like a buddy of mine, he's like the smartest guy I know. He's into like bioengineering. Like he loves Warhammer 40K, and if you know anything about Warhammer 40K, they're like Space Marines, and these guys are augmented to be like 10 feet tall, and their power armor's like the weight of a truck. Like these guys are superhuman because everything is flesh is weak. And he is like, I want to do that. You know those like walking dogs that they got in combat? He wants to do that
robots?
shit. He wants to like make what do you call that shit from Call of Duty? The power armor stuff?
Yeah.
But it's
Like
like
an Edge of Tomorrow.
yeah, but like the light ones where you can actually exosuits and
Yeah.
shit where you can actually like augment your body to do insane things but be nimble. Yeah, he wants to do that. And
Nimble, Jack be-
he's like, yeah, dude. He's like, I'll be the first person. I'll volunteer to like take my head off and put it on a robot or something. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, fuck yeah. and
take my head off and put it on a robot?
Yeah, like he's like, I will be the guinea pig that when I die, if you can keep me alive,
Oh,
like,
so
plug
when he's
me
already
in.
when he's already dead, like he's not trying to do that now.
If it's if there's a good enough chance, he would do it.
Okay, let me ask you again.
Yeah. Oh, I was getting to that. I was
going to say, like,
well, you know,
What was your original question?
I
asked if he had the money to do it, would he replace his arms with Jack's arms?
What
from
I
Mortal
was going to
Kombat?
say is he is the smartest guy I know, and he would not do it yet. But so I'm going to say no, but eventually I might.
It'll get there.
So if you said like right now, would you do it? No. I'd have to make sure it's like been done a trillion times, so it's like super easy, you know?
Yeah.
Like LASIK or something.
I'd need
LASIK
like
is actually terrible for you though.
I need like
really?
A lot of it's like one of the surgeries that like people like have suicide, like do suicide the most after because like
What?
they have such dry eye that it feels like you have glass in your eyes like 24/7 sometimes. Like, and so people like it's like one of the highest like suicide rates for like caused by surgery.
I've never heard that before.
Yeah, look
I
it up,
knew
dude. It's
one
crazy.
person that had LASIK, and they were like, "I wish everybody could do it." He's like,
Well,
I don't have any problems again. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is like that for some people, but there's like a high. I mean,
you
it's probably
have
it's
to
like
go to
high.
like a really good LASIK.
Holy
person
shit.
to
because
get
they're
that
like
probably,
permanently
too.
like reshaping and like.
Whoa!
Oh my god!
Jesus Christ!
There is
Tommy,
a monster in Brian's belly.
God!
Oh, you guys. No,
I hope the
gotta wait.
microphone picked that up.
I know that was pretty
I
crazy.
heard it through this, which is like.
I cannot wait to tell you guys about some mac and cheese that I made.
Let's hear about this mac and cheese.
I think we're already hearing about it. Your stomach's saying
Yeah,
something.
his stomach's like, give me some more.
Welcome back, Kelsey.
Thank you.
Did
Thanks,
you see
guys.
his
I
arms?
missed you guys. I did. Yeah.
He can like punch them together and create a shockwave as they're so strong. He can like punch
dude.
cars and stuff, rip people
But you
apart.
would never be able to feel like the warm, tender embrace.
You probably wouldn't
the
know your
love of
own
your
strength
life.
either. So like, if you go
Or
to
like a
try
pet,
to
like you'd never be able to feel like what a pet, like
Yeah.
pet
With your
like,
toes.
cat or your.
You can pet them with your
Okay, you
feet.
fucking pervert.
I'm just saying you don't have your
Get your
arms.
toes out of your pet's.
There we
or you
go.
might like
Fur.
go to jerk off and actually rip your dick off or something.
Yeah, you would. You would more than rip your dick off.
Yeah.
Did you see,
Rip
you
your
guys
balls off too.
ever see
Rip
that?
it all off.
Just everything's coming off.
You're gonna have to get
You're
handies.
literally jerking off
Ooh,
because it's coming
that's
off.
nice. Yeah, that's good.
Then we're gonna have to do it Monday morning for your penis.
Yeah.
For all your bionic, and then you're gonna have to get a
R.I. penis.
bionic, and then you're gonna have to
Oh my
get bionic
God.
penis.
All right, penis.
I
R.I.P.
have this whole episode planned out.
Let's
and
go,
we're already
baby.
getting off the rails. So let's keep it together.
Okay.
All right. Welcome back, Kelsey.
Welcome back, Kelsey.
Thanks. Did you guys miss me?
A
Yes.
lot.
Oh, good. Thanks.
In your time of recovery,
Yes.
getting your new arms,
Yeah.
did you watch any movies? Did you do
I
what did you
watched
do?
So many things. Well, the first day I was really, really sick.
Oh.
I was super sick. I literally was like a scene out of The Exorcist. I was throwing up so much. It was terrible.
Oh my God.
I've never had anesthesia affect me that way, and I was really, it was horrible. But then the next couple days I was just in a lot of pain, and I just was like laying down, and I'm still in like some pain and swelling and whatever, but it's a lot better now. But yeah, I watched a lot of things. I watched The Substance. I rewatched a lot of movies. Like, started like some series. I'm kind of like all like in a blur though too, but we can definitely talk about those when we get to our
Sure.
movie section.
Is that what
But
basically?
that literally, I was worried I was going to turn into my couch. I was like, I've been laying on this couch, and it's been so hard to get comfortable. Like, I haven't been able to sleep, which is like actually why I'm super excited because we got new Magic Mind.
Oh yeah,
Sleepy
sleepy
stuff.
ones are new ones.
Yeah, this is a new one.
Yeah.
I'm super excited to try this. Like, because we've talked about Value Sesh and how much they've helped with like us being able to sleep, and so I'm really excited. Usually, we talk about how awesome Magic Mind is when it comes to being able to stay alert and focus and things like that. And this is like basically the opposite. We just got these. This is the Magic Mind Sleep Performance Shot. And if anyone listens to Scaredycast, you know that we all have trouble sleeping. So we are definitely going to be taking these. It has awesome stuff to help you sleep, like lavender, ashwagandha, if I'm saying that right.
Ashwagandha.
Ashwagandha and magnesium, which also I've been taking because like it helps with inflammation and it helps with cramping and stuff. Like, so after my procedure
your
that I had.
stomach.
It's just growling, dude.
And Brian's stomach cannot wait for this too.
I know I'm hungry. I'm looking at this. I'm like,
Yeah,
Drink it
so
right now.
we're super excited for Magic Mind. I'm not going to take this yet because it says to take it 30 minutes before you fall asleep. So I'm going
Yeah.
to take it tonight.
And it's 3:50 p.m. on a Sunday right now.
Yeah, we are not taking it right now.
I need to sleep.
I want to actually be able to sleep tonight. But no, yeah, I basically was just on my couch and I was like feeling so, when you guys are like, when you never have time to relax and like when you actually have time to like, have extra time and you want to be able to do stuff and like be productive, or you're like, okay, like I'm just going to make myself like just be in a vegetative state so I can being forced to like just have to be down and recovering when it's not like really a part of your plans, like you just feel so useless. So like I'm just glad that I'm like walking up and around and I can do stuff like stupid shit like dishes and
it's
stuff.
like when you're a kid and you have summer break and at first you're like, yeah, fuck school.
And you're like, I don't have anything
ready.
to do. You're like, I can't go anywhere.
All I had was chores every day. My parents would leave a little like list like, hey, just go dust or like go water the plants. And like all I had to look forward to every day was like knowing I had to go back to school and just do chores. And I was like, eventually I got to this point where I was like, well, fuck it. I guess I'll just go back to school then, because I know I have to go back.
That's how they all get together and they plan it that way.
And then
so
for like,
go back to school.
what, the first 18 years of your life, school, man.
But then you work and then you're like, fuck. I wish I was
I
in
wish
school.
I could go back to school. Man,
I wish I
life
had recess.
sucks. How depressing. But it's a new year.
It's a new year.
It is a new year.
We have lots of new, incredible potential things happening. Something that's happening very soon is Vegas. I cannot wait for that. Vegas is going to be so much fun.
Is this coming out this week or next week?
It's going to be coming out after we have been to Vegas.
So we just got back from Vegas, guys.
It was so cool.
Yeah.
We probably died, so this might be, you know,
I am
like
a little worried. I'm not gonna like
posthumously
worried about
uploaded.
walking so much. You know how like in Vegas, like you walk so much. I'm like worried about
walk
walking.
in anywhere.
We have to.
We have to. Fremont is like crazy.
I don't have to do
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
So
then
he's
don't.
going to get the snackies and be in the hotel room playing
I'm
Slay
gonna
the
lay
Spire.
in bed and play Slay the Spire.
And I'm going to go party with some of those with the showgirls with the big peacock feathers.
I didn't know about them. Oh,
Sorry,
can you go to
man.
Margaritaville?
Oh, now he wants to go do stuff. Did you forget what Vegas was, pal?
Dude.
I'm going to go to
Hey, buddy.
Margaritaville.
It's adult Disneyland,
to
my guy.
Margaritaville.
It's way.
I love Vegas.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna be so much
love
fun.
Vegas. I hope we can win some money either on like slot machines or I would definitely want to carve out some time to play blackjack. So if you guys can't find me,
I
I'm
want
going
to
to be on the
watch you
blackjack
play
table.
blackjack. I want to learn because I've never sat down.
It's a long game. It's a long game.
Well, I mean, like I know how to play, but like I've never like observed people playing. Like, you know what I mean?
Fremont blackjack is a little bit different because like there's not. I mean, there might be some places, but I've played at like the D before, where
I bet
you
she
have.
has. Do you think the mic picked up that high five?
Go to
Yeah, it did. That was a powerful high
feetfinder.com.
five.
That felt good. I felt it right through my arm into my core. I was like, connected.
Now
That was
imagine if
sick.
you had two bionic arms and you did that. And
I know, Kel.
You probably would
Kel.
have blown your face off.
But
Yeah,
we
we're like,
we
"Oh."
don't want to have anesthesia and get sick like you do because we're a bunch of babies and
Yeah,
we
you
don't.
guys are a bunch of
We're a bunch of pussies, man.
clip balls.
A bunch of clip balls.
Damn.
Okay.
What was I saying? Oh, anyways, okay. Well, anyways, for example, on Fremont, like at the D, I think they had like $5 or $10 blackjack tables, but you have to put $1 bet on the side every single one. So technically, it's not just $5; it's like $6. And then that way, it's like for the one that I'm talking about, it is fun, but like you obviously spend a lot more money quicker, which is how they get you. If you get a blackjack on your first round, then you get to spin this little thing, like you hit a button and you get to spin it, and then you could potentially win, like you could win more money for
There's like
your
bonus
blackjack.
prizes. That's kind of fun.
It is fun. It's really fun.
Oh, we'll have to check. We'll have to take a look. We'll have
And
to watch you.
I
We'll
don't
keep
know
you
if-
on a short leash.
I don't know if it was the D or not, but I went with someone for their birthday a long time ago, and I was playing a Big Lebowski slot machine, and I was like doing my thing where I was like I'm trying to like trick the algorithm where I'll do like full bet, I'll do like two credits, 3 credits,
God.
1 credit. I do all this thing. I won almost $1,000 within like 5 minutes of sitting on the Big Lebowski thing. I was like,
Hell
this paid
yeah.
for a whole fucking trip. It was so fun.
Let's do that again.
So we're gonna do it again.
All right.
/ we
Everybody
did
give
already
all
do
your
it again.
all your
We're
good luck to
millionaires.
Kelsey. I mean, back to past Kelsey, future Kelsey, whatever.
I'm so excited, you guys. We're gonna be in Vegas together.
Yeah, insane. First
wait.
time for us to be on a road trip this long. Longest road trip. We
Yeah,
usually only
yeah.
done like 2 hours maybe in the car, but this one is like 4.5 one way.
Dang.
And
we're
then-
gonna be hungover coming back.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna. I'm a little scared to like drink a lot, so I'm not gonna drink that
yeah,
much.
yeah.
You
We'll
guys are gonna
see.
have to help me out.
So Vegas.
No peer pressure.
Well, that's why we have Value Sesh in our pockets
Ooh.
in Vegas. They sent us a box
Wait, yeah.
of
Wait, we gotta
all
clear out
kinds
some
of
space.
goodies that
We
we're going to
gotta
be
clear out
bringing
some
with
space.
us.
Okay, I decided to wear my Value Set shirt today
did wear
because I adore them,
Yes.
and I have been telling everyone that I know partakes in anything THC.
ValueSesh.com. Use code SCAREDY to save a few bucks.
My favorite tasting gummies, The
They're
most
so
potent gummies, best bang for your buck, absolutely. And I'm a person that's like one of those crazy couponer ladies that has like binders, and she just sits in her bathroom for like 12 hours just clipping coupons and has like bags of binders. That's me with weed. And now I don't have to because Value Sesh is like, hey, how about we give you a lot for a little? Bam. And I'm like, oh my God.
Well, they're giving us these to like.
Yeah,
share
we're doing a little
with people.
unboxing.
No, I'm saying for their price. They give you 200 millis in a bag, dude. Most people only give 100.
You hooked up and they work great.
Did you take off your? Did you take off?
It's good.
Okay, so
Wait, we gotta take
Tony
off
had the
the-
box and he just cut it open, but he hasn't opened it yet. So I want to see what's inside. I'm so excited. Turn around. Let's show his address so everybody can dox him.
Yeah, everyone send
right.
lots of goodies to
I
Tony's. Oh my
Love
God!
Value Sesh. Let's see what they got. us. Oh no, sorry, Art.
Oh my God! Look at
man, rabbit
Oh my
hole.
God!
Green apple samplers.
Green apple sample packs we're bringing with us to Vegas, you guys.
Holy shit.
We can
We're
give
just-
these out.
Yeah.
Blood orange.
We're not gonna all eat these ourselves.
Well,
Oh my God.
speak for yourself.
we got some
because
blood orange gummies.
Watermelon, new flavor.
Watermelon, new flavor.
New flavor. Green apple.
Green apples.
My personal favorite, the wild cherry.
The wild cherries.
This is so
Oh, those are
much.
for me.
The elusive Sleepy Valley Sesh. What?
Those are for me.
Those are for me. He
Yeah.
does
Oh, I
automatically.
guess can't look at those.
Tony
These are
said,
the sleepy ones, and oh my
Holy
God, they work.
shit!
Tons more. What else we got in here?
This is crazy.
Shirts.
Dude, hell yeah. Stickers.
those-
We got
Stickers
Value
are
Says giant bumper
sick.
stickers for y'all. Look at these. Listen to this. What do I hear? Bumper stickers. That's right, y'all. We're gonna
yeah.
hand out these bumper stickers.
That sounded
Holy
just like bumper
What do I hear?
stickers. And like,
That was
freaking,
for you airheads, movie fans out there.
5 or 6 t-shirts
We're
in
gonna
there.
we're gonna give you away some Value Says
Vegas,
shirts too.
we coming.
Vegas, we coming. This is
ready.
almost like Scrooge McDuck's money bin, but gummies.
Dude, I just want to like swim around in it and like spit it out of my mouth, you know, like he does.
Wow.
Yeah, just bathing it. Oh. Oh my God. He's angry.
That almost reminded me of like an Herbal Essences commercial.
I got the urge.
He's got the urge to rabbit hole.
Value Says rabbit
Wow.
hole.
Value
Gummies.
Sesh. Thank you.
These guys are the best. Their product is amazing. I use it almost every single day of my life.
That's
I love
true.
this brand. They
True
rule.
business.
Check out Value Sesh and save some money. Use code Scaredy.
All right, let's enough with the
I know,
all this.
but I
Let's
got
get scary. I want to get scary as
this is really
shit.
exciting for me, so I'm sorry we just had
It's
to.
all right, man.
Should
I
I
love
just
it,
should
too.
I just keep them on the table or
Yeah.
just,
Right
just
there.
let them scatter?
Flip those
there? I like
upside
that.
down though, so you have the more logos out there.
Yeah, I like
Let's
that.
get
I like
scary
that.
now, though, man. Let's get
Okay, let's do
fucking
this.
terrifying.
It's like when you get home from Halloween and
Yeah,
you dump
dude.
all the candy on the table.
Yeah, and you're, like,
sort it
wheeling and
out.
dealing.
Oh, I love that. Okay.
Terrify me. I got one movie to review later, but that's all I got. Oh, and then we have some questions from listeners.
Love that.
Yeah, just
I
let me
want to
know.
talk to something that is talk about something that's serious, and we don't have to get too crazy about it, but we do have to mention it because it is very impactful. The U.S.
Yeah.
very, very soon
Always terrifying.
will be getting rid of TikTok. We will be banning TikTok. Now, some of you that listen may be like, "Oh, thank God, I hate TikTok," because
How
I
could
still
you
know
hate TikTok?
I still know a ton of people that refuse to get one. But I'll also people on the other side, all the content creators, all the people like us that are monetized, we are losing a very, very big platform for us. In fact, I believe most of our followers.
We will be, if this happens, because it's still if, but I mean, it's most likely going to happen.
Okay.
We will lose our largest platform.
Yeah.
And like a large way that we monetize.
Yes, it is the number one way outside of, sponsors, but out of everything we are monetized on, it is the one that pays us the most. It is the one that has the largest audience. It's the one that gives us the most views, the most engagement. Literally, our biggest platform is TikTok, and it's going to be a huge blow to us, and it's going to suck.
Yeah. A lot of people, are always like, "Oh, well, how big are you guys? How much you get?" Let's just say we break even, and if the TikTok goes away, we're gonna have to figure something out.
Yes.
So this really sucks. I don't know. I don't know how you guys feel about it. I'm more just bummed because it's like, damn, we finally have worked all these years to get our numbers up to make
mean-
this like a part-time job, and now it's like, fuck, I feel like we're being let go. Like it's unfair, you know? Like, I don't know.
Well, and there are so many people too that like, you know, beyond the content like that, like, I mean, everyone technically is a content creator,
it's
right?
true. It goes,
but like, I've seen a lot of people who, you know, maybe have fallen onto hard times or are battling, you know, medical ailments that they can't hold a job, and it has changed their life. It's allowed them to get the healthcare that they need. It's allowed them to put roofs over their head. I've seen people like, you know, being able to do like life-changing surgeries, like, you know what I mean? Like, like it's crazy. And so it's like, this is beyond like
restaurants.
Yeah. Like, I mean,
there's been food trucks that are now full-blown franchise restaurants because they got popular on TikTok.
And that's the thing.
And this shit pisses me off. Why the fuck does our government give a fuck about a stupid fucking social media thing? And they're saying that like, oh, China's stealing our fucking data. You're stealing our data, motherfuckers. There's like 50,000 data points that they have on each and every one of us. Not just like the government, but like corporations in our own fucking government that aren't even paying taxes. And also, isn't like TikTok, it's not even based in China. It's Singapore, like, or something like that. Like, it's like, it's not even China. China can't even use TikTok.
You know what, too?
Fuck off, politicians.
China?
Fuck you.
You can have my data.
Literally, I don't give a shit.
Fuck. Everybody has it. If you have a smartphone, your data's out there. If you have a
everywhere.
Facebook, if you have any social media, your data's out there.
If you have anything.
TikTok doesn't matter.
If you have a credit card, your credit card, if you go to fucking Target, you know how many times these corporations have like either sold your data or have like had leaks and then your shit is just fucking everywhere anyways? Like, this is such bullshit. Our country, our communities are really fucking struggling. There is shit that like is way more important, like the fucking housing instability and crisis where all these corporations came in and bought up like 40% of the houses that were on sale last year, and now homelessness is like up like more than it's ever been. The fact that you guys are concerned about TikTok is so enraging when we have LA that's on fucking fire right now, which happens every year. That shit happens every year. It happens here in Arizona. Like, fuck off.
Fuck off.
Fuck off for real. Like, there's like,
we're moving to China.
I will say I've seen some really funny TikToks where it's like where they're like me like having to say goodbye to my Chinese spy or whatever, and they're like out like looking out the window where it's like all like sad and the rain is going out and shit like that. It's like really fucking funny, but this is the type of shit that makes me so mad. And that shit like passed so quick through the government too. Oh, yeah. And it's like, okay, so you guys can come together and actually do things that would make a difference. But
when it's beneficial for
instead
them.
of like making Amazon pay taxes or stupid fucking Elon Musk like to make sure that he's like not blowing up the world, like no. Let's get rid of TikTok, which is like just something that is not only educational and informational and entertaining.
That's why they're trying to get rid of it is because
it's a good way to
people are
spread
getting all their news there.
Yeah.
And they're getting the real news there.
Yes.
They're not.
I mean, not all of it, but
still,
people aren't tuning into CNN and Fox and all that shit anymore. They're just going on TikTok. Like anytime I need to know something about the news, I go to like 3 or 4 different people on TikTok just to see what's going on. There's this dude, I don't remember his name. His name's Aaron something. Sorry, Aaron. I don't remember his name, but he's like on it. If there's breaking news on anything, he's like on there. So it's like.
Yeah, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad in TikTok. It's a platform. There's a lot of good and a lot of bad on YouTube. It's just the same shit. It's all the same shit. And besides that, how many emails or like a text message or something have you guys got? Or even actual paper mail where it's like, whatever your bank is, Wells Fargo or Chase or whatever. And they're like, hey, sorry, we had this huge data breach and here's like a check for 17 cents. And because we had to pay a huge lawsuit. And you're like, okay.
You're like, cool. So no wonder why. Like,
so then I rip the check up and throw it away because it's a waste of my time and paper. And then all of a sudden, I get 8 spam calls every night from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Now I have to deal with that, and they're just like, "Oops, sorry." That's not a problem.
I was sitting there the other night on my TikTok watching panda videos. You ever watch panda videos on TikTok?
The fact that they are endangered makes a lot of sense.
And I'm just sitting there like
they'd be extinct without us.
They're so dumb.
What do you call it? Like
they're just so dumb.
They're klutzy. Yeah.
I'm just watching these videos and thinking like the government
wants to get rid of this.
Or like this is their concern is a fat stoned guy on a couch watching some fucking panda videos, but not the prices of groceries, not the housing,
Or
not
Boeing
fucking-
National
killing everybody.
security.
like the goddamn daily, like gun
Yeah.
massacres we have. Like none of that.
Yeah, you're right.
None of that is a concern. It's TikTok. Tony's watching panda videos. We got to stop this because China might get his information. Fucking have it. You probably
China-
already, I don't give a
China's
fuck.
got it from Pokemon Go, your
Yeah.
bank, your medical records.
China probably has it from our own
everything.
government.
Who gives a shit? What are they going to do with it? If you have nothing to worry about, you have nothing to hide and all that
We
shit,
live
you're
in
fine.
America. So guess what? Having our data, stealing identities
Yeah.
of people here ain't going to get you shit.
It's
Happens
like
every
it's
day.
like
We're
lit-
all broken fucks.
Yeah, we were molded by it. We grew up by Big Brother. We were under this.
You live in the data
Is this Bane?
It's kind of sounding like Yoda a little bit.
Can I get Bane and Dave Mustaine arguing about TikTok right now, please?
Hey, Bane, it's Dave here. Could you speak up a little? I'm having a hard time hearing you.
Can sing in the Scaredycast.
Does that sound good?
It's not too bad.
That sounds pretty good.
It's better than I expected. Good
you.
for you. Man. Good for you.
Make that into a TikTok sound. How about
Yeah,
that?
anyways, Bane was right.
Bane Mustaine.
Honestly,
Bane
most.
Mustaine?
Wait, can you do a Bane Mustaine?
I'm just gonna do
Yeah.
Dave Mustaine covered. is
Okay,
what-
Yeah, that's basically all I speak.
What's one of his lines? What does he say? What does Bane
I
say?
was born in the
born
darkness.
in the darkness.
Yes.
I was born in the darkness.
Thanks, Bane Mustaine.
You're welcome.
I'm going to need you to cosplay that. Basically, it's going
That's
to be Bane,
the
but with
best
long hair.
idea ever.
Bane mask with long hair and a
Dude.
Megadeth shirt.
That'd be kinda
One
cool.
time
That'd be awesome.
one time on Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
It was on Halloween. Megadeth came out all dressed up in full costumes, and Dave was Frankenstein, and he was full boots, makeup, bolts out of his neck, shredding, and like it was like Wolfman was elves. Dude, it was so sick. Anyways,
You know
Dude,
what?
what if Dave Mustaine was at one of the Days of the Dead?
We got to get him there. Bill.
Bill.
You hear us, Bill?
Bill!
Bill. Okay, wait, really quick. I know we got to get to the spooky. But I finally heard a Megadeth song on the radio the other day, and I was like, this sounds exactly
Finally.
like Brian's. I'm like, he sounds exactly the same.
hey, this guy's copying
And
Brian.
whoever commented saying that Brian doesn't sound like him is smoking crack because he sounds exactly like him, and that's how I was able to recognize.
remember
I was
what
like, that's
song
the
it
guy
was?
Exaggerated and silly.
No, he is talking like a lot, kind of.
It's probably, I think it's probably sweating bullets.
rats through
How does that one go?
He's like,
He like talks a lot.
was he talking to himself?
Hello, me. Meet the real me. In my misfits way of mind.
Probably, yeah, I think so.
Here I go again.
It was a long song. It was a really long song.
Did it go? That's the breakdown in Sweating Bullet.
I don't super remember. I just remember I was like, that's
Megadeth
who.
rules.
that-
Mellow Megadeth. Okay. Anyways, whatever. TikTok, that sucks.
If it
does
happens,
suck.
it happens.
You
a
know
lot of
what?
good things
I've
came out
like,
of it.
at least like I've tried stressing this to a lot of people, especially my friend Byron, who like he literally is
He
one of those
goes-
guys that makes a lot of his money
He does.
doing
He
TikTok live
got
videos, but
laid off and then made money on TikTok.
I told him a year ago, whenever like it was originally announced it was being banned. I'm like, dude, you need to start not just doing TikTok, but do YouTube and do Instagram, like do
All of
everything.
it, yeah.
So I mean, like, even though TikTok is our largest thing and our most important one, like anytime I post a TikTok, I'm posting everywhere else too. So it's
Right.
like
It's not like we're losing the only thing.
I'm just like, look, we lose TikTok. It sucks because that's my favorite app and that's what I watch all my funny videos and shit on. But
And it's
when
a
it comes
free-
to our business kind of things, like
Yeah.
we're just gonna lean more into YouTube. So
It's crazy though, because like even you know how like a lot of platforms they have a lot of restrictions of like who can make money, which there is still restrictions for certain things on TikTok of how you can make money. Like you have to have a certain amount of followers to be able to do the TikTok shop, which you can make money on, like, you know, commissions. And then also like to be actually a part of the creators fund or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
You have to have like a certain amount of like, you know, followers and things like that. But like even for myself, like in the off chance I have time or if I can, like I can go on TikTok live with only like a little over 1,000 followers and I can make money on there. It's not a lot, but like, you know, it's like, oh, if
Yeah.
I'm just going to be sitting here bullshitting anyway. So it's like, it's just sad. And it just makes me so mad about the priorities that we have like in this
Yeah.
country. And
get your
just see so much
priorities
shit.
straight, idiots.
dumb clip balls.
Because guess what? I'm not gonna do anymore. I'm not voting.
No, you're gonna vote.
Nope, I'm done.
Okay.
I've been voting every year since I've been able to, and guess where it's got me?
Here.
Fucking nowhere.
Sitting at this
should just
table.
move
All
it.
right?
We
It
just-
doesn't
let's
matter
just-
what side it is.
Where
We're fucked
is
both ways.
Where's TikTok still gonna be allowed? We should just move there.
Everywhere else, pretty much,
China.
but here.
Oh, yeah, the
Canada.
world,
Ooh,
basically.
Oh,
Canada.
you know what? If anyone has any ways that TikTok can maybe not be banned
What's
in
wrong
the
with your
US.
face?
Wink wonk. I think she's having a stroke.
Oh God, call the doctor.
If anyone has any suggestions on how we could continue,
Well, what's going to happen basically is like it's just not going to be available in the App Store anymore. So it's still going to be on our phones. It'll still be working for a while until it just doesn't work anymore.
Like
What does that
Flappy
mean?
Bird.
Like there's just not going to be any updates, software updates. So if like something starts glitching or getting buggy with their software, no one's going to fix it, and it'll just
And if
eventually
they
become
move
unusable.
on to a point where they say, hey, we're not supporting the old stuff, we will be cut off. Because it's like when Windows goes, hey, we're going to cut off Windows 10 because we want you to buy the new product. So
Or
they
it's
say
like, oh, like,
prepare
this doesn't-
for like no more support, basically.
Yeah,
it's like,
basically.
what? Like, and then however they word it,
It's like old video games too. Like after a while, they'll just stop giving a shit. Like I remember whenever I went on like the first Red Dead Redemption, not Red Dead 2, but Red Dead Redemption. I went online after like a long time, and the lobbies were just full of like invisible players, and like you couldn't do shit. And people had cars in there, and like it was just fucked up. Like
They don't care about it anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, that's why online service games is shit and physical media is always better forever.
So, well, we can
What?
talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah,
If you guys have any suggestions, please let us know. You can DM us or you can comment, or perhaps maybe we can even see, what other creators will be doing.
It's
on
true.
TikTok.
We will more to follow.
Yeah. I mean, for the most part, what I've seen is like everybody's just like, follow me on YouTube.
Instagram, YouTube,
So it's
whatever.
like, all right.
So that's probably what
Sad
we'll be
times.
doing. We'll see what happens. We don't know yet, but whatever.
You know what we're going to start doing? We're just going to start recording
Prostitution.
our episodes on vinyl records.
Start selling them, super exclusive.
That's the only way we're going to
It's
listen
like
to
almost
us.
snotted out of my nose.
Listen to us on an old Victrola that your grandma has.
Because that's gonna help us.
Oh, you know what? Even better, we'll do
a
a first pressing, but also a remastering. So we'll get like an episode from 2 years ago, and we'll remaster
I
it.
have
We'll get
thought,
tens of dollars.
I have thought, and you listeners out there, please chime in with your thoughts on this. I have thought about taking our Ghostlight Theater live show with Nathan and getting it on vinyl. Doing like a
Why?
vinyl pressing of it. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool.
Just
to
so
kinda
people
get
can
it
just
done.
listen
Just
to
remember,
it.
because like back
Put it-
like in the day, whenever they have like all those comedy albums on vinyl.
No, I don't remember
Well, they
that.
used to do that.
Yeah.
Kelsey, God,
Yeah,
you youngsters,
Hey, I do. Hey, whoa.
youngsters.
I listened to CDs. I listened to comedy CDs, and I remember
Yeah.
AM 1480 used to be a radio station called All Comedy Radio when I was in like 6th grade, and that's how I got into like listening to stand up. So
But I thought it'd just be like a cool
name
collectible.
one
too.
comedian.
What do you mean?
Name
What?
a comedian.
Name a comedian.
Jamie Foxx.
Okay, not bad.
I thought she
Name
was-
one
that's
more.
pretty good.
I thought she was gonna go with that dude with
Matt
the
Ri-
douchebag.
I thought she was gonna say Matt Rife.
Rife.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
I can
Name two comedians.
Name one that's older.
Name three.
Dave Chappelle.
4.
Decent.
Eddie Murphy.
Name
Better.
5.
Okay, Matt Rife. You guys already did one.
Yeah, skip
Name
him.
7.
Chelsea.
Handler.
Chelsea Handler.
Chelsea Green.
Nikki Glazer.
Older ones. Go back a little bit.
Older
Name one
ones.
from the 80s.
Chevy
back-
Chase.
Oh, okay. Back when like stand like Richard Pryor.
The fuck is this? I'm gonna beat you guys
Name
up.
a,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
name
stab
the
you guys.
first ever comedian.
Probably like Plato.
Yeah, you don't know shit.
Girls are so Socrates. dumb.
Girls are stupid.
Probably some guy like caveman guy like he drew like big boobies that were like comically big
just a
and people were
big
like
dick. He's just like.
and it's like this big.
Yeah, that's me. Every
What else
day.
we got?
All right.
Yeah.
You want me to do these questions?
Yeah, because you were talking about DMs and stuff. People.
So we usually record on Thursday nights, but we needed another episode because we're going to Vegas and stuff. So I didn't think we'd have much to talk about. So I reached out on our old Instagram. And I was like, hey, we're recording. Send us your questions. Ask us whatever you want.
Which, by the way, you can follow us. Speaking of, follow us at Scaredycast
Ask
on Instagram.
anything you want.
And also, not just this
This is
episode,
fun.
literally DM us anytime and give us feedback or
Yeah.
questions or whatever. I don't care. Just
We should
talk
charge.
to us.
We should charge a $10 DM fee.
That's a horrible idea. Moving on.
The first question comes from Summer Flynn.
Summer.
Oh, we love Summer.
Summer, we're
And
gonna see you soon.
She's asking, how excited are you for Days of the Dead this week? And we have already talked about how we can't wait.
I can't
And
wait.
there's so much we're not even mentioning yet
Yeah.
that like is going to be fun and surprising for people that don't know yet.
Yeah.
I'm getting a sex change in Vegas.
Good.
I'm
Can we
coming.
get tattoos?
Yeah, you guys can definitely get tattoos. We're gonna have our second round of hot ones or hot takes with Felissa Rose,
Yeah.
which is gonna be amazing. And there's gonna be an Art the Clown bar crawl also happening, put
Fun.
on by Art the Clown Appreciation Society.
gonna be
Tony
hearing-
is very nervous for us to go on this.
Wait, what? Why?
Because he
Because
doesn't wanna.
I couldn't even control you guys in a hotel.
I'm not gonna be drinking a lot because I'm
Once,
recovering.
okay? We were in a
stomach hurts.
hotel. We did not leave the hotel. We were just in the hotel, and it was a fiasco. And now we are in like the pinnacle.
Chicago wasn't bad. Chicago was good.
We were so busy in Chicago.
We were good in
couldn't even get
Chicago.
into trouble.
Yeah, Atlanta was there was like not really anything
But
happening.
now we're in Las Vegas.
I love Las Vegas. I've survived Las Vegas a lot of times.
Me
so
too.
I think I'll be able to.
Even a 24-hour back in like a turn and burn trip, I've survived that. We can do this. We're gonna excel.
Ah, why can't we? Ow.
Better. No, ow. Oh, did I hurt you? I'm sorry.
Anyways, I can't wait.
I'm super excited. And Summer too. Hopefully, we'll be able to like. She does all the Q&As with the celebrities there, and so hopefully we'll be able to like sneak away and be able to see more of that because I would love to see her things in person. She's incredible. Make sure to go follow her at Summer Flynn. Right? Is that her Instagram?
I don't know. Now I gotta go
Or I know
search
Summer
for
Flynn.
this.
It's Summer Flynn on Facebook. She's amazing. We can't wait to party it up with you. There's going to be, and two, I think there's going to be a lot more local peeps.
SUMFLYNN on Instagram. Some Flynn.
Flynn.
That's some Flynn.
And you know what? I'm super excited too because we just got really cool posters, and Austin, the artist himself, is going to be
Oh
there.
yeah, Austin's gonna be there.
Yeah, Austin's
Are
going
you
to be there.
serious?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, we got lots of friends
some
that are coming up. We
friends
got Austin's gonna be there. Some other people we know.
Okay.
It's just-
Dude, well, that's awesome
Yeah.
because finally we're at a convention where people are somewhat close enough that can actually go from. Oh, that's so
Next
cool.
question
Next question.
comes
Hit me.
from Quentin Johnson.
Quentin Johnson.
Hey,
Have
Quentin.
any of you seen a horror movie that was so bad you couldn't finish it or put you to sleep?
Oh, many.
Yeah, many.
One right off the bat. Can I go first?
Yeah.
Sharks of the Corn.
Why
Now-
have you never talked about this before?
I have.
Oh, you have? Sharks
But
of
it
the
was
Corn?
very short-lived because I was like, okay, Children of the Corn, Sharks, Crazy Shark movie. I knew you'd be proud of me.
Yeah.
Because I think this was because I liked Velocipaster. You should check out Sharks of the Corn. And I was like, okay. First 5 minutes, I already saw boobs. I'm like, all right, this is cool. This is cool. And then CGI sharks floating through corn and swimming through them like oceans. I was like, oh no.
Oh, like in the air.
Yeah. Like there's
I need to
someone
watch this.
just
Yeah, that sounds like a Tony
running
movie.
through corn and it's like shaky camera and then just like a fin floating atop
my
the corn.
God.
It is
Did it
so
ever
dumb.
like try to explain how sharks can swim through corn? in
Didn't
the
make
air?
it that far. Hence,
Oh, you're
Yeah,
done.
you
Okay.
turned it off.
Oh,
it
you
was
turned it
so
off. Okay.
yeah,
What about
because
you?
it wasn't even like funny or entertaining. I was just like, this is so bad. So there's my answer.
Well, my cousin was watching a movie the other day, and I was like, "Oh, I already know I'm not gonna like be able to go with this." It's like this girl. She's in the middle of like, she's like with these rich people, like these rich guys in the middle of the desert, like at one of those really cool like Airbnbs that's just like all by itself. Like like usually they have a lot of those in like Joshua Tree.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, it's like this hot like blonde girl with like some French guys there.
Mm-hmm.
And I already knew. I was like, I'm not gonna like this. So I just went and did like other stuff. I was like,
You
I
don't remember
I
what it
can't
was
do this. No, I'd have to text her to
Was
see
it
what it was called.
Revenge?
I think it might have been.
You should have stuck around. Yeah, dude.
Didn't you review this already?
I think I did.
I
That
think
movie's
you did.
awesome.
And you were like, this is actually really good.
Yeah.
I'll be sad if she.
As for me, dude, there's so many. Like,
Oh, yeah.
No, that's
there's
not
so
what
many
it
that
was.
It
I've
wasn't the
turned
one?
off.
Oh wait, yeah, this one.
Yeah, dude, you should.
No.
Let me see it. Wait.
It's the one.
That's the one.
It's like a blonde chick, and then like there's like one hot guy that she's there to fuck. That's like not clearly.
Oh,
it's, like,
yeah.
not-
with
Oh,
the
yeah, dude, this movie rules.
No,
a
that's
good
so
movie.
stupid.
That's
She
so
would have
stupid. She should-
died on that stupid fucking like she fell like 200
It's a
feet off of a
movie.
cliff. No.
This next
Not good.
question comes from
Wait. You didn't
Yeah,
answer.
what was yours?
I had there's so many like
Pick
Yeah, you
one.
reviewed a lot.
Monster. What's that? There's like that. I think it was called Monster Truck or Monster Man or something.
Worse
where,
than
like,
Mousetrap?
Oof.
It was
Yeah,
a
did you
guy-
finish Mousetrap?
Yeah,
You did finish. Okay.
I did fit, but like I skipped a little bit. Like I hit like the 10-second forward button a couple times. So I was
Shame
like,
on
this
you.
fucking- yeah, but
right.
there was that one with like I reviewed it not too long ago, but it was like I had watched it back when it originally came out like 20 years ago, and I loved it. And then I'm like, let me revisit this, and I was like, this is fucking terrible. This comes from Spooky Juice _ on Instagram.
Spooky Juice.
Would
That sounds
love
fun.
to know what all of your favorite zombie films are.
Love it.
Also, what is Brian's favorite Born of Osiris song?
Oh, cool. Someone noticed my shirt. Cool. Okay, go ahead. I have
Yeah,
my
people like
answers.
anytime you wear that and I clip something on TikTok, there's a lot of people in comments. They're
That-
like, is that a Born of Osiris?
Or
shirt?"
Gojira.
Yeah.
For a while, it was like all my band shirts, Bad Brains, and then I had the specials on it. Someone was like, oh, "This guy wearing a shirt he doesn't even know. He couldn't even name 3 songs." I was like,
yeah.
"Is
Welcome
this
to
what
being
it
a
feels
chick,
like
Brian.
to be
Yeah.
gate
Right.
kept? Like, what a fucking prick!"
Yeah.
Wow.
You guys did that to me. Name 3 comedians.
I
You guys
know.
literally just did that
Yeah,
to
but
me.
girls suck. So, right?
What's your favorite zombie movie, Kelsey?
She don't like zombies.
I would
I
have
bet
to
I can
say
tell. I bet I can tell.
I already know which one.
I've talked about these
Yep.
so many times.
The OG.
The OG?
I think the Dawn.
I like that. I like the Dawn of the Dead remake.
Oh, the remake.
And 28 Days Later are my favorite zombie movies.
Yeah.
What's yours?
And I cannot wait for 28 years later.
I will name a couple because I can't decide. I love Dead Snow. It's very funny. It's
Yeah.
crazy German Nazi soldiers that are obsessed with this gold that they stole from these Jewish people that they killed.
Okay.
And so these guys are partying up in this cabin and with their ladies and stuff. They find this like this hatch in this cabin and they open it up and it's got all this gold. Well, all the zombies are like, there it is. You found it.
Oh, it's like zombie gold.
They're Nazis. They're straight up full
Nazi
swastika,
zombies.
straight
Nazi
up Nazi
zombies, like Call of Duty.
zombies that died up in the wars in these frozen hills, and so they're literally climbing out of the ice and snow. This movie's all
To
in
get to the gold?
Norwegian, I think. Yes, because the people they removed it from its spot, and now these people are like, oh, cool, and they're like messing with it and taking it, and the zombies are like,
That's like very like a what are those little things called? They took me gold.
leprechaun.
Leprechaun. Yeah, it's like very leprechaun-y.
Well, kinda. Yeah, there's a little bit more to the story if you watch it. But either way, it's got really good gore, some humor, a great soundtrack, and it fucking rules. So, Dead
What's your
Snow.
favorite Born of Osiris shirt? Or song, sorry.
Sorry, real quick honorable mention is that crazy zombie movie, The Sadness,
Busan.
The Sadness,
The
and Train to
Sadness.
Busan. I would say those 3. Check those out.
I need to
Can't go
watch
wrong.
The Sadness, but Train to Busan is great.
The Sadness, Train to Busan, and whatever I just said.
Dead Snow.
Thank you. Now, Born of Osiris. I can't remember the track names because I'm a loser and I rode around in a Mitsubishi Eclipse and played CDs, so I only know track numbers. But the last two songs on the track of The Discovery, the album The Discovery. The second to last song is this really nice, beautiful intro that goes into one of the heaviest songs they ever made, and it's like a perfect orchestra. It is incredible. The last 2 songs on The Discovery's got to be one of my favorite songs by
That's
them ever.
interesting that you like the last 2 because, like, if anyone is not familiar with CDs, they used to like really pack it where it's like the beginning of the CD was like heavy with like all the like hits, like you know what I mean. So that's very interesting that you like the last 2 songs.
Well, you know me, I'm obsessed with music. I believe in like perfect albums. Ones that like you can't pause. You have to play from beginning, and you don't listen to them unless you have time to listen to them from start to finish.
Remember on Korn, Follow the Leader? Whenever it was like
Yes.
the first 13 tracks were silent.
no, I don't.
Yeah.
And then or the
like-
hidden tracks they would put
And then
at
there
the
was
end.
the hidden track at the end with Cheech.
It would be like minutes of silence, but if you fast forward, you're like sitting there watching the time. You're like, what the fuck? Why is this 10 minutes, 12 minutes? And all of a sudden at 15, you go back and then there's a whole secret track. It happens all the time. Yeah.
Limp Bizkit has one where Ben Stiller's on it. I think he's like drunk or something. But
There's a
it's
ton of them,
fucking
yeah.
Wild.
Weird cameos. There's a, go ahead.
I was just gonna say my favorite zombie movie
Yes, please.
is Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, love that
You've
one.
talked about that a lot.
Yeah.
That's my favorite movie.
Ever.
Yeah, not just like zombie or horror movie, like just movie. That's my favorite movie.
Of all time. Get the fuck out. I thought it was going to be like Back to the Future or something.
Back to the Future is like top 3.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah.
Favorite zombie I knew, but of all time, wow, it's a great movie. Good for you, man.
Do you have like another like close zombie favorite?
I really love Return of the Living Dead.
Mm.
Yeah. There was this one movie. I just saw it's on Amazon Prime now, but I've never seen it anywhere else. I don't even know if it's on DVD. But it came out when I was a kid called My Boyfriend's Back. And it's like a comedy. And
Like that old song?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. And I think
hey, nah, my boyfriend, man.
I think the movie even takes place like back in the 50s or something. But like basically like this girl's boyfriend dies and he comes back from the dead and he's a zombie, but he's like still trying to take her to prom.
Oh, cool.
And I think like I don't remember anything else.
And I can't even get a text back.
I have not seen this movie since the 90s when it came out and I got it from my parents' video store. I don't remember anything else about the movie, but there's one scene that's just burned in my brain is when he's in the bedroom with her and they start kissing and shit and he gets a boner and it falls off.
Oh, yo.
And he's wearing pants, so just like you just see like this little tumble like poof, like it hits the floor.
The only other time I remember that is in the movie Teeth
Yeah.
with the vagina dentata. Which, yeah, when you see his thing hit
In
the carpet.
Terrifier 2, he takes off that guy's. Is it his nipple or his penis? It's his nipple.
I don't remember.
I thought it was his
Probably
penis.
takes off everything.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I don't remember.
Dang. Okay. All right.
So,
Solid.
I think I got one more in here.
yeah.
I love these. You guys, please send more questions. This is so
Yeah.
fun. This is so cool
This
that you guys actually give a
comes-
shit
I love
about like
this
you guys
stuff.
want to
Or
know
send
stuff
in
about
crazy
it.
stories you guys have or creepy
I want
stuff.
stories. When did your dick fall off?
Damn.
Tell us stories.
Years ago.
All right,
In a
penis.
minute.
This question comes from Sienna Hoffman's girl.
We know who that is.
Move your
Look at it, she
head.
made us that cool thing right there.
Sienna's
She
cool
wants
peeps.
to know,
Yes.
what is the next thing you guys want to do? Event, guest on the show, video, location, etc.
Oh.
What is the next thing?
Like ideally,
You guys
like
want-
is this like ideally like
Yeah.
if,
Actual plans?
like perfect conditions, like we're able to.
Sure.
I would
Like,
love.
what's your wish list?
I would love to be able to fund.
Oh, God. Oh,
You
shit.
gotta fly.
Oh, Kelsey's dead.
I would love to be able to like beyond like just being able to fund like our lifestyles with Scaredycast. I've been having so much fun going to all these different conventions and stuff. I would love to really be able to not only be able to go to more conventions and like be able to do more live shows like that, but like where it's they're wanting us there, paying us to be there, flying us out. Like you mean like where we get to that level.
Yeah.
And like to where we could go to like different cities. I know you have to have like a lot of followers and a lot of things like that, but like where we could go to different cities, like yeah, maybe not like it's going to be like not a tiny town in the Midwest, but like, you know, we could go to like a Chicago and be able to sell out like a place that has like
Oh, man.
100 people there. Like, you know what I mean? Like that would be
Yeah.
awesome. Like
That'd
that'd
be
be,
amazing.
yeah, that I
Absolutely.
think that'd be really cool. Mm-hmm. That's what I hope we can do. And then also too, then we could be able to see like, you know, travel and be able to really get that face to face. Cause I love when we're able to have face to face interactions with people that like Scaredycast, you know, like
Yeah.
it truly inspires us to be able to meet you guys and to be able to like, just to be able to have those conversations. Like
Oh, man.
our listeners are the fucking coolest.
To have
like,
one
they really
person-
are. Like they're so cool.
To have one person in any city
Yeah.
that we go to say,
It's crazy.
Oh my God, this you guys are great. I love this show. It's just like that. Okay, worth.
Yeah,
Like
it's
that is
awesome.
so. That's good. That's what we want. Like, all right, we got one person. You know, I love that. Like that's. I would say for me, I'm very very sad that David Naughton has retracted from the Days of the Dead because I was so looking forward.
He'll be at another one.
He will, but I was so looking forward to being at the con with him because American Werewolf in London is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I would say this year, I really, to make up for it, I want to meet Matthew Lillard.
Oh,
He's
that'd be
my
so
like
dope.
the dream. I have to meet that man, and I would love to do that this year. That's who I want. Even
Hell
whether we
yeah.
have him on the show or not, I just want to be like, thank you for SLC Punk and Shaggy. I just fucking, you're such a cool dude.
I would like to obviously travel and do the show at other conventions and places and things because that'd be amazing. I want to make a Scaredycast movie.
Oh, me too, dude. Me too.
That'd be pretty dope.
I may have already started a script.
Even if it's just a short, like,
Oh no, this is a feature length movie.
is it going to be on YouTube? Are we going to release it on
Oh
YouTube?
no, it's going into movie theaters.
Oh shit!
Harkins
We're taking it to
Theaters.
Harkins. Okay.
I don't want to. So the story that I have, I think I've mentioned a few times, is and obviously if you guys don't like the story, fucking tell me.
Well, this is gonna be the first time I've heard about this story.
Yeah, no,
so-
I've told you, like, we go to Flagstaff to do a live show, and there's a witch who fucking hates us. Because, yeah. And she has made it so every topic we discuss during our live show comes to life
Cool.
and starts killing everybody.
So when
killing
I
every
talk
person.
about like a monster, that thing comes to life. Oh.
So I don't know how we would even be able to do it. There's two ways the movie would go. One is a generic way with generic monsters and things like that. It just like Bigfoot and ghosts and shit like that. There's another way the movie could go that would be very hard to pull off. But just think of it as like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, but a horror movie.
Oh, so it's like a mix of like human and like
Animation?
animated or something.
No.
No.
More where there are characters from other things you already know.
Oh, okay. So like a Daffy Duck or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Space Jam. But horror. Okay.
Welcome to the
Scaredy
Space
Jam.
Oh, so like Michael Myers, like Freddy Krueger.
Oh. Hey, well, we should talk to Nathan Basil because I think he knows those guys.
I don't have any more questions.
Okay, I have a.
Thank you guys so much for submitting your questions. We love you.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought we were shutting it down. I was like, hold on. I have two more things to talk about
Go.
right away. We may have just discovered a new animal, or rather, a new type of animal, and it's a crocodile.
Oh, great. Another
new crocodile? I love crocodiles.
So,
Is it cute? Is he got a lot of teeth? Is he scaly?
it's a lot
Is
of
he got a
questions.
long tail?
Oh my god!
Are his eyes close together with a pot?
Look at this beauty. Look at that orange guy.
Whoa!
That is next to I think it's a jungle or a forest croc. I don't know what it says in the picture.
This is an orange cave crocodile and a forest dwelling crocodile.
Forest dwelling next to it.
What?
Obviously, the camouflage for the forest is very
They
camouflage
got
for the forest.
crocodiles in a forest?
But look
it
at
looks
that
like
orange
it looks
one.
like a gecko
Yeah, like a
Like a
alligator.
salamander.
Awesome.
You guys want to hear
Is
about how
that
crazy this
is
thing
that
is?
in the like rainforest?
No, this is
Whoa!
Orange dwarf cave crocodiles.
yeah. This thing is not only is it bright orange, but you know how it started changing and why it changed its colors, or how rather?
Yeah.
Because the thing swims in bat shit.
Oh hell!
Let me
yeah.
get onto this.
That's like Ace Ventura.
Dude.
Guano.
Guano.
This orange dwarf crocodile, which means that it's smaller too. So it's not like the giant, 100-year-old dinosaur.
So it's like kind of like closer to a caiman.
Probably. I mean, I'm not exactly sure, but the fact that it's bright
don't know your
orange.
crocodiles.
Yeah, you're right.
You didn't say anything about bats. It Ace Ventura. Remember that shit came out right at the same time as Batman Forever, so it was like a big deal.
the
'cause he was
Joker.
like,
or Riddler.
yeah, he was like bats. And you're like, yeah, that.
Wah, wah. That's
awesome.
So deep inside one of Gabon, it's like.
Gabon.
Yeah, it's in South South
in
Africa.
Africa.
But it's like on the Atlantic Ocean side. Basically, there's these caves, and these crocs apparently lay their eggs at the front, the edge of the tunnels and the cave systems, and then when they're babies, when they hatch, they go into these caves and they never see light, like ever.
Oh, they live in the cave.
Yes, and these crocodiles, whatever, started basically creating a new species because they don't eat normal things like, a normal crocodile would be like going for fish and little lizards and snakes or whatever things. Deep in these caves, they got to eat bugs and bats.
There's water in there though. Like they still live in water, right?
Right, but
Okay.
completely,
In the dark.
yes, and soaked in bat shit, which is why.
How can they? Why do they have eyes then if they're in these caves that are all dark?
Well, because they
Same
still.
reason men have nipples.
Damn, got him. Yeah. So because The abundance of prey in the forest for them made them go into the caves because there's no predators. It's just bats.
It's just bats.
So they're like, wait a minute, this
So
is
do they
free
eat the
food.
bats too, or they just get shit on by them?
Yes, all of
Did
that.
the bats leave them fruit like in Stardew Valley?
I don't know about that. But the urea, rich in bat shit, is just caked
called
into all the
guano.
water. Yes, also called guano.
It's called guano.
And it's bleaching the crocodile's skin to a bright orange.
Wow. Is there any other pictures of that? Because that looked really cool.
That's the only one that I saw. I didn't look up anymore. But
What is it called?
apparently,
batshit alligator.
yeah, because of the isolation, they don't go out and have basically any other experiences outside of these caves. They just eat like bugs off of the cave walls and basically whatever the bats drop, or if they can get a bat, they eat a bat. But crocodiles are evolving in caves now.
Cave crocs.
Yeah, brand new like
That's gonna be a new
evolution
movie.
species,
Cave
dude.
croc.
I'm sure it's
Croc.
already
Chomp
there.
chomp.
Cave dwelling.
Starring Reginald Vell Johnson.
Yeah, they eat cave crickets. Crazy. Yeah. So yeah, we have a new species of these crocs that are mutating.
Well,
in-
welcome to Earth, new cave crocs.
So first
Okay,
we
you guys are
had
pretty cute.
sharks.
Well,
that
they've probably
were,
been here on Earth forever, but
right.
We just
didn't
discovered
know.
them.
Never mind.
Well,
nice to meet ya.
You know what? I kind of wish that we didn't know about them because I hope people don't hunt them to extinction now.
Oh, they will.
Right for their orange
Don't worry. It's gonna
orange
happen.
piss and shit stained skin. Oh yeah.
People used to like use crazy shit for like makeup
That's true.
and stuff.
No, people
Like,
are insane. I have one movie.
I have one movie.
And it is not a horror movie, and I'm sorry, but I love it, and I have to tell you all about
I
it.
have one job.
I know, I was
Watch
so
a
busy.
horror
I was so
movie.
busy. I'm sorry. I
right.
watched Gentlemen Broncos. if y'all know me at all, you know I love Flight of the Conchords. And if you know what Flight of the Conchords is,
Yeah.
it's a lot like, let's say, Napoleon Dynamite-esque. It's very dry, it's very weird, very indie, very simple, very silly. This movie is about a young kid that's obsessed with sci-fi novels, like the old 50s ones, like Dune, the OG shit, and the crazy old paperbacks with the fanciful, amazing pictures and things, and he's obsessed with it. And one of my favorite people in the world, Jermaine Clement, which is one half of Flight of the Conchords, plays Chevalier.
Chevalier.
He's a
So this is like a new comedy-ish movie.
no, it came out in 2009.
Well, that's whenever you say a name like Gentlemen Broncos, I'm immediately like, you watch some old ass western
No,
about some dudes on a ranch dealing with broncos, like
nah,
horses
this
and
is much
shit.
more entertaining than that.
Like,
Okay.
what's his name?
Huh?
like
Clint
John
Eastwood?
Wayne.
Yeah, like
Clint
John Wayne.
Eastwood.
Oh, okay. All right. So this kid is obsessed with this, and Chevalier is like he's like the Stephen King of sci-fi, and he's just this pompous asshole. But this kid submits his story to the writer, and he steals his idea and makes all this money, and then changes it into it, but fucks it up completely. And he's like, "This is bullshit. My idol stole my story." And then, oh my God, it's like, I'm just gonna give you that.
Okay.
Sam Rockwell. Have
Oh!
you guys seen
I love Sam Rockwell.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
No.
What? Okay, I really thought you guys would have seen that.
I haven't.
Sam Rockwell in that movie is
I heard
very,
it wasn't good, so I don't watch it.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow. Well then,
And I'm not saying a lot because you've watched a lot of shitty
There was
movies.
like when that movie came out, there was just like a lot of things, like because it's a very popular book, so people were like angry about the movie and things, and I was just like, I'm just gonna stay away from it all.
yeah, that's fair. Gentlemen Broncos is one of the silliest, most absurd movies I've ever seen. It is very silly.
I'll check it out. If Sam Rockwell's in it, I'm watching it.
He plays a very redneck, like Leonard Skinner. Well, he plays the kid's dad. He wrote his dad into the story. He was like this biker jail dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also sci-fi. It is so stupid and
He's so good.
ridiculous.
Sam Rockwell's good. Yeah,
It's
I like.
very, very funny.
Sam Rockwell and Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
If you guys have ever seen that, I've seen like random memes and stuff of like it's like these aliens with these big one eyes, and they're shooting these lasers at what they call battle stags. It's like a full deer with missiles that come out of the side and shoot. And he like punches the deer in the side and the rockets shoot out of it. So stupid. But if you like that kind of like Napoleon Dynamite humor, 10 out of 10.
Okay.
This movie fucks. It is so silly. I loved it.
10 right 10
No, I'll
10
give it a
rocket
4 out of
reindeer.
5. I'll give it a 4 battle stags out of 5.
Battle stags.
It is so bizarre.
That's what
You
they call me.
just watch it. Don't go in with any preconception. Just open mind. Like this is so weird, but it's wholesome.
Oh, okay.
You just reminded me. I started watching a movie, but I didn't finish it. It's called The Sasquatch Gang.
Is it like the Sasquatch summer movie that you watched, or whatever? Sasquatch
no.
Sunrise or whatever.
Sunset.
No, it's not at all. So this is about just like a group of kids that find Bigfoot footprints in the woods behind their house.
Okay.
I didn't finish watching because like it was on. It's free on YouTube, and I was just looking for some shit to watch before like I went and made dinner or something. And I just put it on for a little bit, and Justin Long is in it,
Whoa.
but he's got like a mullet. But it's made. It says it's made by the makers of Napoleon Dynamite and something else.
no shit.
But like I watched like the first 10 minutes and it was hilarious. Like it starts off with like these kids LARPing
Oh yeah.
in their
love
front
that.
yard.
Hell yeah.
And then Justin Long like walks up and just starts like bullying them. Like but he's like has like this weird voice and shit going on. Dude, it's
You're going to have
so
to
good. But,
report
like,
back when you finish it.
yeah.
Yeah, I will for sure. But yeah, like it has Justin Long in it and it's like Napoleon Dynamite type humor, so it was perfect.
Then you might like Gentleman Broncos.
I'll watch it for sure.
It's so silly.
I did watch a horror movie.
Ooh.
A new one. So
Nosferatu.
I can't really spoil it too much.
Oh, shit, yeah. I did watch
No, man, I
Nosferatu.
watched Nosferatu a long time ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks. That was so last week.
No, this just came out on Shudder, and it's called Get Away. Get Away.
She doesn't want you here.
Get Away.
Get away. She doesn't want you here.
It stars Nick Frost, who's Ed in Shaun of the Dead. So that's why I was immediately like,
Yeah.
I'm watching
Like,
this
I'm in,
shit.
yeah.
boy.
If I see Nick Frost in a movie or Simon Pegg in a movie, I'm going to fucking watch that movie. And it's about him and his wife and their 2 kids and their family. They're going to an island off the coast of Sweden.
Ooh.
To stay at an Airbnb for a weekend. And the people who live on this island are not happy about them being there. So that's the premise. But it does get like flipped upside down kind of. Like,
Yeah, pretty
shit
crazy.
It gets crazy. It gets super crazy.
Intense.
So, but it's like very much a comedy too. So it's like a horror comedy.
Interesting. Okay.
But I would highly recommend it.
nice.
I give it a good solid. I give it like a 3.5 stars.
You said that's on Shudder.
Shudder.
Okay.
Get Away on Shudder, starring Nick Frost. 3.5 stars. The only reason I'll knock it back a few is because the twist I saw coming like miles away. Like it was like a very obvious twist. But when the twist happens, it's fucking great because you're just like, even if you can tell it's going to happen, when it happens, you're like, yes,
Do it good.
here we go.
Finally.
Commit. Yeah.
And it's even like the way it's revealed, things are revealed to it, like it's like building up to it, and it's like dun 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 dun, and you're like, yay!
Here it comes.
But yeah, it's really great and it's funny.
Nice.
That's the movie I told you the line in it where like somebody's dying and they're like somebody like yells at them like you always do this, and he's like, I have ADHD, and the guy goes like, well, now you have DEAD.
That's good.
It's pretty good.
That's good.
so good?
That's like an earnest like
It's really
bumper.
good.
How about a bumper sandwich? Booger lips.
Now you're DEAD.
now you're
No,
dead.
You guys,
now you have
I-
DEAD.
I've watched a lot of movies.
Yes, I can't wait for this review. I've been waiting.
Yeah, so there's been a lot. I watched Front Room, which I know that you guys loved.
I love it.
MASS mess.
What did you think about that?
I
movie?
thought it was such a shit movie.
shit. It was horrible.
It was
Really?
horrible.
No, it was not.
Fucking awful.
Yeah.
The fact that Catherine Hunter, I think is her name.
The old lady was great.
She's not on any lists of best of anything in 2024. And to me, She is my favorite character.
She was the only
all
good thing about that
movies.
movie.
Oh
Like
my God.
she played that character really well. I
So great.
hated the husband
Brandy
automatically.
and the
Brandy was
husband.
terrible.
Husband sucked.
It was a horrible movie, and the only reason I watched it was because my cousin like loves watching movies like that. So she like, and she
you
didn't
loved
even
her.
like it.
And you but you didn't even like the grandma.
I mean, the grandma was
Funny.
like she played like what she needed to do, like you know what I mean. But like the whole premise of the movie was
It
so
was well
stupid. It didn't make
acted,
sense.
but you didn't
She
like the movie.
She was well acted. No
Yeah.
one else was.
Yeah, I see.
So
I
I
like
watched
whenever
that.
she's like walking and Brandy's at the top of the stairs and just sees her walking normal, and
she's
then
like,
she's
"Ah!"
like throws herself against the wall, like help!
And then
Yeah.
the fact that Brandy still went to go help her, I'd be like, bitch, you can fucking lay there.
It was a crazy movie.
And yeah, I will say the only good thing that I liked was like the ending when you find out like what happens, like you know what I mean, what she like did to the old lady. So I watched that. I watched Speak No Evil, which was great.
I still haven't
That
watched
one,
that yet.
yeah, I need
the
to
one
see
with
that.
James McAvoy.
James
Okay.
McAvoy. I thought it was really good. The twist that is in it, like it's like you think you know what's happening. You know, you think like they're doing something, la la la. But the twist in it, like I think is a little hard to predict.
Maybe I'll
It's-
watch it tonight.
It's a good movie. It's not like it's just more gives you like an uneasy feeling. You know what I mean? So it's I really enjoyed that one. We rewatched World War Z. So speaking of zombies,
Brad Pitt.
it's a terrible like that's just terrifying. It's like I think like movies like the thing that's terrifying about it is that like if that was to actually happen, the ending is it is what it is. You
I
know,
don't
like
remember
when
the ending.
he goes
Spoiler.
to like some like because he was like a part of like United Nations or something, and then so like the doctor that went with him like dies within like 6 seconds of being on the plane. There are so many things that happen that you're just like these things are fucking attracted to sound, and it's just like what the fuck are you
Yeah,
doing?
like come on. Yeah.
So fucking dumb. But at the end, like he finally makes it to some like UN headquarters where they have all of these deadly diseases like saved in these bottles, and he's like, "There's a reason why," like. Because there's a time like when they're in Israel and he sees there's a couple times where the zombies are just going directly around certain people. And he's like, they must be terminal. How he would guess that, I have no fucking idea. So he goes into this thing. He's like trapped in this little thing. There's a zombie out like waiting for him. And it just happens to be that he like injects himself with something and then he's able to like walk right by them. So they like make some kind of vaccine that puts like a deadly thing in you and then they have an antidote for it. I don't fucking know. Something
Either
like
way,
that.
yeah.
I rewatched 28 Days Later because I had like totally forgotten about that movie. It's not as bad as like people make it out to be. It's pretty good, but the only thing that I didn't really like is like the dad zombies just happens to be like everywhere all the time. Like it makes
He
no
just keeps
sense.
showing up. Just like,
The dad, like so in the
In
beginning,
what movie?
28 weeks later.
Oh,
is what
okay.
sorry, 28 weeks later.
I was about to say,
sorry.
like, isn't 28 Days Later like your favorite zombie movie? Like,
Sorry, yeah, no, sorry. I got a little ahead of myself. I never do movie reviews, you guys. So 28 weeks later, it's like it starts off, and it's actually like a fun fact about that is the director of 28 Days Later, who is going to be back on 28 Years Later, only was on the opening scene, which is like incredible in 28 Weeks Later, and then for whatever reason, like I think there was like some butting of the heads, like he didn't direct the whole rest of the movie, which I think a lot of people have like gripes with because there's like certain things that you're just like, please, like, come on. But yeah, like the dad zombie just happens to like pop up everywhere that like it needs to be, whatever. So I'll rewatch that one. It's still good. It's not as bad as like people make it out to be. But the one that I really want to talk about that I finally watched, Brian, you haven't seen it yet, right? The Substance, and speaking of Demi Moore, just won Best Actress at the Golden Globes, which for like a comedy, which is
wait,
weird.
what? She was in another movie?
what?
Demi Moore?
It was for The Substance. They like
Oh.
they deemed it as like they put it in the category of like comedy
Yeah, they always
slash
put like horror movies and comedy musical section.
yeah, comedy music because they don't have a horror section.
Why does anyone watch this garbage anymore? Who cares what they have to say about these movies?
It was
This doesn't even make sense.
It was so good, but I have to warn anyone who hasn't seen it yet. You should watch it, but just be warned, it is one of the most disgusting body horror movies you will ever see. And it, even like in the very beginning when she takes the substance and what happens like from that was horrible enough, it only gets worse. And I was telling the boys this in the car. It was the day after my surgery. And so like the first day I was like throwing my fucking guts up, scene out of The Exorcist, like I was saying earlier. And this was the second day where I was like, I'm actually semi kind of like keeping things down and like being able to eat. And so it was like, we decided to have dinner and I'm eating like applesauce or like, you know, whatever. And I was so like, I literally had to like, I was like, oh my God. There were
Covering
scenes
your-
where I'm like, oh my God, like I can't like, but what it has to say about like society and especially, you know, I think listening to Demi Moore's acceptance speech too, like paired along with that.
What do you think about Dennis Quaid eating shrimp?
He ate so many shrimp. He had so many shrimp. It was like the amount, like there's like this, it's like, so it's like close up of him eating shrimp. And
They're
he's
like,
the movie?
yeah, like he'll
And
be
he's just a
eating
piece
shrimp
of
and they
shit.
like get close up
And
of
it's
his teeth and he's like, yeah, you're doing really great.
He's like, no hard
fucking
feelings, hon,
weird.
but like after 50, you know, it just goes away. He, and you're not, you know, I actually talked about this. I talked about this with my cousin. You're not used to seeing him in a role like that where he's a
No.
complete asshole.
Yeah.
And he was fantastic. The casting in this movie was
great.
amazing. It's actual like real effects too. Demi Moore did also an interview where she said it was up to like 8 to 9 hours of like makeup per day, prosthetics like towards the end,
makeup.
like when it's like she's
Wow,
really in.
wow.
It's crazy. You have to watch it.
Oh yeah. Well, as
You
soon
love
as
body horror too, don't you?
Well,
or
I just
no,
like-
like monster stuff.
I just like
right?
everything.
Yeah. So
yeah, I'm not opposed to it at all. I just
steal your stomach, boy. Have some ginger ale.
I just
around.
didn't want to spend like $12 on it yet, so I have to go find
right
where to
now.
find it.
The way that we watched it was on Mubi, and you can do a 7-day free trial.
It's like
okay.
MUVEE or
For the one that I watched, it was
something weird.
MUBI.
Maybe that's
It was an
yeah,
app
yeah.
I'd never heard of before, and there's not really a lot of the other stuff is like I think really independent things I've never heard of. So we just watched that, and then we canceled our thing. But it was amazing. It, honestly, I love what it has to say about like society in general and like, you know, aging and especially like women, you know, and like just the objectification of it. But like anyone can take that away from it. Like, you know what I mean? And just like it faces you with your own reality of like existence too. And so I thought it was wonderful.
Damn.
I thought it was really good.
I have to watch this.
Yeah, it was great. It was good.
Okay.
Yeah, and Margaret Qualley is incredible too, and she looks banging. Like, I mean, Demi Moore though looks amazing too.
Dude, she's so hot. Oh my
She
god.
looks
She
so
is
good.
she's always been hot.
She's always been. I know. I like was watching. I'm like, how does it feel to just? I've always like she's in her 60s
be
and she looks
inherently
fucking hot.
gorgeous. I know.
She looks so good.
That's
Not
like
that-
that's like dudes and George Clooney and shit. You're like, man, fuck you. The older you get, the more women
Yeah,
like
you're
you.
cool.
It's bullshit.
Yeah, like Pedro Pascal's aging amazingly. Like he looks better now than I think he did when he was younger.
Watch.
But
Maybe.
anyways, yes. So like, yes, The Substance is amazing. If you haven't watched it, please go watch it. I mean, even watching it at home, like it's still like I can see what Tony was saying when he's like, go watch this in a theater. I can see that.
Oh,
but
God,
I
like
think I would have
watching-
thrown up in the theater if I
Watching
saw
that
it.
in a theater full of people who've never seen it before would have been so much fun.
So as much as it was disgusting and you couldn't even watch parts
It's a great
of it,
movie.
how do you rank it? Like, where do you rate it?
I would say it was like 4.5 out of, or 4. Yeah, I would say like 4.5 out of 5.
Almost perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
Wow.
I mean, maybe even 5 out of 5, honestly, because also like the it's like real effects. You know what I mean? Like it's
I love
not. It's
practical,
not.
yeah.
It's practical effects and it's futuristic, but not like, you know what I mean. It's still very based in like reality for us to this day, and I think it just has a lot to say about
Dystopian shit, kind of. Yeah. I'm
yeah, and
getting
just like
that vibe.
accepting, you know, life and really like, you know, trying to live your life in where you're at in your, you know, like in
Like
where
right
you're at
now,
right
the
now.
present. Yeah. I've been listening to a lot of Alan Watts and getting super philosophical, so I'm like super into that. I should watch that.
Yeah, but brace yourself.
Whew.
It's disgusting.
Yes.
It's disgusting, and it gets worse. It's like you're like it can't possibly get worse, and then it does.
Come on.
I mean, for example, I'll give an example. There's this part where like she turns into like this like crazy looking thing, and there's like all these like weird mutated things. And or was this giving it away?
Yeah.
Oh,
It doesn't matter now.
It's body horror
It's
and
been
it's
out
bad.
for a while.
Body horror.
like-
If
there's
you can
this time
handle it,
where
watch
like
it.
a new thing is like erupting out of like her like from the back or something, and it's just like a boob with like a long like intestine looking thing that just falls on the ground, and then like everyone freaks out and it's like, and then someone like stuffs on it, and then there's like the whole audience is like covered in like blood, like this blood like throw up
What
stuff or
the
whatever it was.
fuck
It's
is
crazy.
this?
I like how
It is
she,
crazy.
she went
That's
from
not
not
even the
wanting to
most
spoil
disgusting
it to just like giving away most of the ending. Of the
Oh,
movie.
sorry. Well, here's a warning for you guys.
Usually that's my
5
job to
seconds
ruin
ago.
shit. Sorry.
It's been out for like months, so. But it really doesn't. It doesn't super spoil it because you'd be like, what? Huh?
No, I don't
it's
care.
still amazing.
If anybody else cares, sorry.
It's still
Whatever.
amazing.
They don't know how and why
That's
and
fine.
where.
It's still the best movie of 2024.
Better than Dune 2.
Better than 1,000 times better than Dune 2.
Right
I
after
really like
Mouse.
Dune 2.
Sorry, I wasn't on the whole Dune
Train.
craze.
I love Dune.
It was whatever to me.
It's
I
like
was
my new Lord of the
eh.
Rings.
There's a
Whoa.
lot
It's
of
going to be one of the No, it's not because Lord of the Rings. I love Lord of the Rings.
All right,
I take it back.
Easy. Simmer
Take it back.
down
Take it
there.
back. Take it
Simmer
back.
down
I'm
there,
saying
girl.
it back, guys. I'm saying.
Ryan, we got anything else?
No, dude, I gotta go to the bathroom, so
You gotta
I
get
really
some
need to
food
go
in belly.
pee.
Me
Yeah,
too,
did you
and
hear my
and
tummy
my
going?
tum hurts.
All right, thank you guys for listening, and welcome back, Kels. It's good to have you back. And 2025 is gonna fucking rule. We have so much cool shit planned for the rest of the year.
Hell yeah.
And you know
Let's do
what? If TikTok goes away, whatever, we'll make do.
Find us on YouTube.
Yep, find us on
You
Insta.
know what? If TikTok goes away for real, we're gonna make an OnlyFans and like fucking figure something
Dude,
out.
we
Like, I'm
ain't
not gonna-
going
like, we're
anywhere.
gonna-
Should probably
we're gonna
already have that.
You know what
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying?
should. Yeah,
I don't
we
care
should.
where TikTok goes. I don't care where Instagram goes. I don't care where Facebook, Meta, whatever. It's all gone. I don't give a shit because you know what? Scaredycast is here to stay. We ain't going.
Oh, you know what? You know what? You know where they could find us? You could find us on Slasher.
What's that?
It's a new social media app for horror fans.
What?
That's right.
Oh, that's cool.
Is there? It's an actual app.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Slasher.
We might actually
Look
be
at that.
celebrities
Slasher.
on there.
Slasher.
Whoa.
Bang, look at that. We on
That
there.
looks pretty
Oh, we got
cool.
notifications.
Yeah, dude, I was on Slasher last night.
Oh, yeah, dude. We on Slasher right now, man.
Who's messaging us on Slasher?
Man, oh, someone says, I hope you guys have a blast because I posted about Days of the Dead on there.
Hell yeah.
Look at that. We already got engagement going on, old Slasher.
Ooh, I didn't even meet this person. We're already
Bang,
engaged.
bang. Oh, friend requests. Got those too.
Oh, Malcolm McDowell, accept.
Oh, done, sir.
Goodbye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye. Love you.